A park is in the shape of a triangle ABC as shown. A park keeper walks due north from his hut A until he reaches point B. He then walks on a bearing of 110 degrees to point C. A. Find how far he is from his hut when he's at point C. So his hut was here at A, he's now here at C. What is this distance? That's what the question is asking. Well, because he walked due north, I know that this angle here is going to be 70 degrees because I know this is a straight line. And 180 minus 110 is 70. That means I can use the cosine rule to work out the distance between his hut and where he is now. So I could say x squared is equal to 1.2 squared plus 1.4 squared minus 2 times 1.2 times 1.4 times cos of 70. Work all of that out and then square root my answer. And I find that it's 1.50 kilometres to 3 significant figures. So that's part A of this question. Part B. Work out the bearing of the hut from point C. So the bearing of the hut from point C. So if I put a north line at point C, the bearing of the hut is going down this way. So the bearing is going to be this angle here. Maybe I'll show that in yellow so it's a bit clearer. This angle here, that's the bearing clockwise from north to go from point C to the hut. So how could I work out that bearing? Well, I already know that this angle here is going to be 70. I know that because I have parallel lines here. So the angle there is co-interior with the 110 degrees. These co-interior angles have to add up to 180. Alternatively, you could have said it's alternate to the 70 degree angle there. Either way, that angle there is 70. So if I could work out this angle here, then I could do 360 minus 70 minus that angle, and that will give me the bearing. So that's going to be my strategy. So I'll call that angle there, I'll call that angle A for now. Call it whatever you want. And to work out angle A, I'm going to use the Cos Angle Rule. So cos A equals B squared plus C squared. So in this case, my B is 1.4, my C is my answer from previously, the 1.5. Minus the 1.2. The 1.2 has to be the side that I take away because it's opposite to the angle I'm trying to work out. Divide by 2 times 1.4 times my answer from before. If I work all that out and then do cos inverse, that will give me the angle A here. And like I said before, if I then do 360 minus my answer minus the 70 degrees, that tells me that my bearing that I want is 241 degrees. That's this angle here. And then finally for part C, work out the area of the park. So I can just use the formula half AB sine C. If I use the 70 degree angle here, then I can use 1.2 and 1.4 as my two side lengths. So half times 1.2 times 1.4 times sine 70, and that gives 0.789 kilometers squared.